Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I am Penge, and welcome back to Going Medieval, where last time out we set fire to some people, didn't we? But they were already dead people, plus they were bad guys who came here with the sole intent of, killing us a little bit, so it's okay. We've not turned into an evil settlement or anything, we're not just burning people at random, it's all fine. We are burning the bodies of our enemies on our wonderful new sort of funeral pyre things over here. So these things mean that we don't have to keep digging graves, because we do have ourselves quite an extensive sort of, fallen enemy graveyard over there, which is taking up quite a lot of room. We don't have that much room within our borders, within the walls. We've got, a little bit of space, but this thing here is taking up quite a sizable chunk of territory, so we don't really want to keep adding to that. So yes, now when we have fallen enemies, we can just put them over here, load it up with some sticks, start a bit of a fire, and then, wave cheerio to them in that kind of way. So there we go. And a few people in the comments have said that what we could do is, if we want to reclaim this space over here, we could dig the graves up, and then depending on how old it is, I assume, a body might then come out, and then we can just put the bodies on the pyres, and then burn them, and then free up this room over here. So that might be quite good. We don't need to do that right now, because we're not overly pushed for space. There's a little bit of room around, so we'll be okay. But at some point, we might want to do that. I do not know. But there we go. So we can, dispose of our enemy corpses in a slightly more sort of, space-efficient sort of way. Also, last time, we did work on improving our defences. Of course we did. We spent absolutely ages over here faffing about, and I was fiddling about with things and doing things wrong and redoing things. But now we have this sort of marvellous kind of tower entrance. It's not really a tower, I suppose. A kind of raised platform entrance to the settlement, so we can fire arrows at people's heads, which is always good. And we made a start on the trap corridor, so we sort of laid it out like that. And this is where we're going to start today's video, because we need to make a couple of changes. So let's talk about walls, shall we? Let's have a nice chat about walls. So this is the current plan for the trap corridor. We laid this out at the end of the previous part, and it's all blueprinted, but nothing has been built yet. None of these things have actually been put together, which is good, because we're going to change things around a little bit, because we decided to build that trap corridor out of walls. Lovely, sturdy, safe, solid walls made out of nice, hardy stone that, keep people safe. We in Geek Hampton are hiding behind many, many stone walls. They are keeping us, relatively safe, I'd like to think. And that's the problem. Walls keep us safe, but also walls will keep the enemies safe. And we don't want safe enemies. We don't want to give any cover, any advantage to the enemies at all. So as it stands right now, if that was all complete, pretend this is all finished, the enemies would come down here. So they've got a big drop on that side, and there's a wall on this side. They come down here. That's all fine. We can have an archer or a crossbow person or whatever up here on our little sort of, our sort of raised bit over here, hiding behind the merlons. They can fire at people as they walk this way. But then at some point, the baddies are going to get to about here. And that means that they're going to be hiding behind a wall. Because if we look over here, if our archers are sort of about here, they're not going to be able to see the enemy around this bend here. Which means that we miss out on attack opportunities. And we don't want that. We want to be attacking as much as we can. We want to be raining down arrows and bolts and such like upon anybody that's trying to get into Geek Hampton. So we don't want this kind of wall here. And then eventually the enemy are going to walk up there and we can fire at them a bit more. Then they're going to go round this corner. Again, we're going to sort of lose sight of them because they've got a wall there keeping them safe. Then they're going to walk down here. Another bit of safety over here because, again, great big lovely sturdy wall made of stone and such. That's going to keep them safe. And eventually they will come round here. So we don't really want them to be safe. We don't want the enemy to be hiding behind walls that we have built. So a few people in the comments said, why not put merlons down? A few people said, put merlons down, make a merlon maze, just the wooden ones, and then they have to walk around that. I'm not entirely sure, but I think if the merlons are on the floor, I think people can walk over them. I have certainly seen, I think some of our people walked over some merlons. I think I saw somebody walking over these merlons here, or I've seen it somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they can walk over merlons. That's an okay idea, but I think we can go one better. We have a ditch here. Why don't we just dig this out? Just dig all this stuff out and then make a sort of a raised platform that they have to walk along. Rather than having walls, just force them to walk along the only bits of land that there can be. If we dig this all out, they have no choice but to walk along thin strips of land, then there's nothing in the way, and then we can just fire down upon them at our heart's content. We can fire all sorts of things at them as they're coming this way, and we will have all the visibility we need. Because, there's nothing in the way. There will be no walls, there will be no merlons, there will be nothing at all to protect them. If they're just, they're just walking along a path that's then, surrounded by a big hole on each side. That's what we're going to do. So what we will do is we'll have this wall here. That's absolutely fine. We'll keep that wall into there because, that's okay. That keeps the front of the sort of settlement safe. But then up to about here, maybe, I think we'll then just have... We might have to go to there, actually. So yeah, this bit here can just be a ditch. We'll just have a ditch going like that. So where the walls are placed now, we'll just dig holes. And then that should work. I think that will work. That will be a lot better. So can we say that we would like to mine underneath? Or are we mining the stone? Yeah, that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? Okay, right, hang on a second. So we'll rebuild all this stuff. But I think up to about there. So those walls can be completed. And then we'll get rid of those walls there. And then we will dig our hole. Like that. We'll do this bit by bit because this could be quite complicated. Do you know what we do need to do, though? We do need to get that sorted now because they might come over and start building these wall sections. And we don't really want them to do that. Also, the advantage of having this as sort of a path with holes on either side is that everyone up here can fire at them as well. All the people over here can fire down upon the baddies as well. So, a double advantage. Over here we can fire. Over there we can fire. It shall be wonderful. So I think, let's take out... Hang on. Take out all of those there. So take out, all of the... Oh, crikey, hang on a second. Not doing a very good job of taking out build orders. There we go. Right, so all of that to there. So, yes. And then dig a big trench like that. So there can be a wall here to stop people coming in. Then there's a trench. So they're going to go, oh, there's a big hole there. I don't think they can jump over the holes. And I don't think there are ladders or anything in the game as it stands right now. They might add those at some point because, early access and whatever. But right now, there are no ladders. So then we take those out. And we say, okay, wall, please. Then we take all of this bit out. And hang on a second. Then we take all that out. So get rid of that and then dig across to there. Very nice. And then we take out those bits. So take that out and then dig down to there. And then we have these final bits here, which we will dig out. And that should be plenty. And we can put traps along there. We can build traps along this bit and it'll be absolutely fine. So there we go. That is the new, it's not really a corridor. Trap path? Trap way? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what we call it because it's not a corridor. But whatever the case, there it is. Right, let's get time moving on because we've been looking at this for quite a long time and faffing about with it. So there we go. That's looking good. How many limestone bricks do we have? Because we're still trying to fix all this stuff up here and obviously build those bits of wall. 20 limestone bricks. How much limestone do we have? About 700. We're going to need a bit more limestone, possibly. Let's dig out a little bit more, shall we? Dig out that bit just there. That should get us some more limestone and such like. There we go. That's a good thing. Right, another thing I realised that we hadn't done in terms of the schedule. Here we go. Hang on a minute. Ethelmund and Isabella were having slightly less sleep and they were having no leisure time at all. So there you go. There you go. Your schedules have been sorted, you two. You're welcome. And look at this. Baldred is on it. This is very good. Isabella is building. I don't know what Isabella's building. Bits of wall. Merlons. I'm not entirely sure. They're building some stuff and it's all good. I like it when they build the stuff. Here comes RJ building some wall sections. Very good. That corner bit's done. So, this is already good. This is already making us feel a little bit more secure. If we could get those two bits done, that would be good. Because they're sort of half done. Well, here we go. RJ finishing that bit off. RJ finishing that bit. Oh, there. That's beautiful. Okay. That is very good. And if we do need a quick way out, if we need to get out of here really quick, what we could do is we could just drop a clay sort of wall into there and then everyone can just walk across it. And then if baddies are coming, we just dig up the clay wall and then they have to go around the trap corridor, whatever it is, the trap path, trap valley, trap walkway. I don't know. We need a name for this. Suggestions in the comments, please. But yeah, I think that might be our best chance to get quite a lot of firepower down on people. Now, the only thing is, are we going to have to replicate... We need to take that down, don't we? We need to take down the rubbishy wooden things. Do we need to replicate that sort of over here as well? I'm not entirely sure. I do not know if we need to replicate that over here. Because are they by default going to go over here because there's a way in? Or are they going to attack the doors? Because Chappie last time attacked the door, didn't he? He attacked that door. Now, I don't know if that's what we want. So are we going to have to build similar things to this? One over there and one over there. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. There's all sorts of trees popping up over here. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Can we chop that tree down, please? I thought we'd already told them to chop that tree down. Or maybe it was a different tree. There's an awful lot of trees going on over here now. Okay, I mean, that's good. They can work on that. That's going to take quite a long time to do. We need to make the blocks. We need to dig the limestone. Then we need to go and do some digging. How are we looking down here? Did we dig those wall sections out in the food dungeon? Yes. Yes, we did. Excellent stuff. Okay, right. So, expand that storage bit to just there. Very good. How's our actual sort of prepared food looking? Come out of there. It is looking good, but yeah, we're pushed for space a bit with that now. That's taking up quite a lot of room. I mean, yeah, we have got a little bit of space left, but not loads. And if we keep making stuff and preparing for winter, then yeah, that might get full quite quickly. What's the temperature down there now? 0.1 degrees C. Beautiful. Okay, what we'll do is let's shrink that ever so slightly because I don't think we need. Oh, hang on. No, that didn't work, did it? Hang on, shrink that. There we go. I don't think we need that much room for beer and such like, because they tend to go through that quite quickly. So what we'll do is we'll expand the food bit out like that. There we go. Wonderful. And beams. Love beams. Right, a beam there, and a beam there, just to make sure that the ceiling is not going to fall upon people's heads. Why can't we put a beam there? There we go. Wonderful. Right, so we can get that done. That's not really that important. That room is upright and fine. Flooring. Hang on a second. We need to put the flooring in on this side as well. And perfect. There we go. So the food dungeon has been expanded and it should be pretty good. It's got beams. It's got flooring set up to actually be constructed and it's big. So we should be able to store a lot of things in there. How is actually food looking up on the surface? We've got things growing in one day. Yeah, we're going to get loads more food. So that expansion is actually quite a timely thing. Okay, well done, folks. That's a job well done. One thing we do need to take a look at is why they're not removing certain bits of, rubbishy equipment, like this flimsy bludgeon. I thought we'd told them to get rid of flimsy things. So that was over here, wasn't it? So this place here, there we go, dismantle items for wood. So they're going to take apart anything that's flimsy and turn it into wood. And a bludgeon is in there. So why has nobody gone to do that yet? I'm not entirely sure why nobody has gone to actually, remove that bludgeon from existence and turn it back into a more useful resource. Because we don't want flimsy things. We have no use for that. In fact, I'm tempted to get rid of sturdy stuff as well. Because sturdy is the next level up. So flimsy is awful. Sturdy is, pretty poor. Hang on, pause time for a second. Sturdy is bad. Good is, okay, middle of the road. Then we've got fine, very nice. Then we've got superior. And then we have flawless. I mean, ideally, we'd have flawless everything, but that's not going to happen. But how about we get rid of anything that's flimsy and anything that's sturdy? But I don't know why they're not... No, I know why they're not doing that. I know why they're not doing that, because we said do that no times. That's why. Do that forever, please. That would be better. Have we done that over here as well? Yeah, we've left it on 0. Yeah, do that forever as well. So that's taking apart anything that's flimsy, and that's taking apart anything that's up to superior quality that's got 20% or less hit points. Okay, hang on. I mean, this one here, again, shall we just put that up to there? So anything flimsy or sturdy that's made of clothes, we will get rid of. And then over here as well. Yeah, we're doing that forever. That's fine. We remembered on this one. So yes, anything that is flimsy or sturdy, whatever the hit points, smelt it down, please. Get rid of it. There we go. That should make a little bit of room in the storage area, shouldn't it? That should actually free up a bit of space. So we've got some sturdy woolen clothes going on. Sturdy woolen clothes. I mean, yeah, we're going to get rid of... There you go. That's good. That's what we want. Hang on. Have we got... Hang on. Where's our winter clothing? Where are the winter clothes? We're going to need some sort of winter clothing soon because, winter's coming up. That's sturdy wool. That's sturdy leather winter, sturdy leather winter. Okay. Right, hang on. What are people wearing? What have you all got on? Okay, hang on. Good linen winter, good wool, sturdy, good. Right, okay. They've all got their winter clothes on. Did I not change the... Have they been going around all summer with winter clothes on? Just, dripping with sweat. Okay. Sorry about that. I do apologise. Sorry, I forgot about that. Never mind. So that should free up a bit of room because we're going to get rid of loads of stuff. Those sturdy leather clothes are going to go. Those sturdy really awful ones with 6 out of 171 hit points, they're going to go. Take those apart. So yes, we could do with people doing this quite quickly. There you go, Andrew. Andrew's doing some of this. Andrew got bored. Almost right at the end. He's given up. He's decided to not do any more of it. Oh, Andrew, it looks so good. There was so much promise with this. Never mind. Okay. Oh, also, hang on. It's minus 5.7 degrees outside. Hang on a second. hang on. Those things there. Can we double click? No, that's a floor. Hang on. There's a heater things. Where are the heater things? That's a wooden floor. I want to select the heaters. There's a heater right there. Oh, hang on. Do I need to go up to the top? Is that what I need? Yeah. Clay thingamabobs. Switch them on, please. We're going to need those on. And I think we might have missed that one there. Switch it on. Because, yeah, it's quite cold now. Outside it's 5.7 degrees C. Inside it's 3.3 in the bedrooms. Oh dear. Yeah, we need to switch those things on really soon or people are going to die a bit of cold. But no, they've all gone to bed, of course, because, yeah, it's bedtime. We've told them it's bedtime. Okay, right, hopefully you've got really good blankets. They don't go under the blankets, do they? They just sort of collapse on top of the bed. I'm sorry it's a bit cold. We'll sort it out for tomorrow, okay? It's probably not so bad in there, because, yeah, that's a fire. There's a fire just there. So it's 25 degrees C in there. That's okay. And in the little sort of, the brew house, it's 25 degrees C. Everywhere else, a little bit cold. A little bit chilly. Particularly outside. Minus 7.4 degrees C. I mean, that's very, very chilly. But okay, and a bit foggy too. So hopefully, I'm just hoping that somebody will go around. They'll grab some food. They'll grab a bite to eat. And then, hopefully, somebody will actually get on with turning those things on to make sure we all don't freeze to death in the coming days. Right. Who's going to be the brave soul that goes and turns all that stuff on? Because it's going to take a while. It's quite a big job. There's, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We need another house as well, don't we? We need another house set up. Because, yes, we're going to have people arriving at some point. The game hasn't actually given us anyone new for this part yet. But normally we get a new arrival, don't we? So we need a new house as well. Where can we put the house? I'm not entirely sure. Are these things on yet? Yes, there we go. Right, I think most of those things have been switched on. We don't need them on right now, I don't think. But yeah, they will. Oh, hang on. A settler assigned as a steward will change the state of this structure. Okay, so no, nobody has done it yet. Nobody has done it. No, they need to be burning. Can we switch these on, please? We're all going to die of cold, and that would be really, really rubbish. However, I think I saw Andrew over here dismantling some stuff. Getting some proper, actual usable resources out of, rubbishy cudgels and things. This is good. And it looks like stuff here is being dismantled as well. And we're being attacked. Progeny attack. They wanted slaves. They demanded blood. Indiscriminate raiders intent on pillage and plunder charged into your village. Bother. Okay, who's here? Oh my goodness me. 3 fierce progeny marauders. They sound terrifying. 1 murderous progeny thug. 4 progeny marauders, they're slightly less fierce than the other ones, and 1 ruthless progeny marauder. So that's 4, 5, 7, that's 9 people. Okay, they're standing over there. Whereabouts is that? This is excellent. They're going to come along this way. Now, the only thing is, we don't have the trap corridor set up yet, which is a bit of a shame. Trap valleyway, trap walkway, I don't know, whatever names. But yeah, they're not going to be able to go through that, of course. But we can put archers up here and cause a lot of damage to them as they approach. That's going to be quite good. Now, when are they attacking? Are they attacking right now? Or are they just standing around having a nice chat? Because some of our people are hungry. Like Uthred. Oh, hang on. People are over here having a bite to eat. This is good. Everybody just grab some food quick. Everybody grab food. This is good. Right. Cuppa is a bit hungry. You're going to have to be hungry, I'm afraid, Cuppa. You're going to have to remain hungry because we're going to be attacked in a moment. It's going to take them a little while to walk over, I imagine. But yeah, what we need to do is, I think we get ready now. Everybody, manage, hang on a minute, draft everybody. Wonderful. Right, everybody is drafted. And then RJ, can you come up here and stand here? I mean, this is the first test of these. This is quite exciting. You stand there, and Gracia, stand there, because they're going to have to come this way a bit, aren't they? And then everybody else sort of pile in around here somewhere. We could do with some more archers. We've got all these exciting kind of ramparts to stand on, and we've only got 3 archers, which is a little bit rubbish, isn't it? But okay, this is fine. Oh, they can't build that. Building can't be reached, not enough allowed resources. I'm sure it's fine. Cancel that. Nothing's going to fall down, is it? No, nothing's fallen down. Yay, there we go. I mean, it wasn't there anyway, was it? Okay, here we go. So now we just wait for the raid to begin. Enemies have started their attack. I mean, if everybody could get into position, that would be lovely. Or are they going to go somewhere else? Are they going to not go down the route of here? They're not going to come in the door? Oh, they're going to go somewhere else, aren't they? Hang on. Fast speed is disabled during a raid. You could have fooled me. I just put it onto... Oh, no, it's double speed, not fast speed. Okay. Oh, no, they are coming this way. They are coming this way. They're taking a slight detour. Who have we got? And what do you have? So, Nothelm, or Nothelm. You've got a big kind of hitty mace thing. Hitty mace. Oh, no, you've got a club of some sort. Got no archers. Harry just strolling in at the back there. Harry Churchill being a bit of a show-off with his armour on, his helmet and his sword. Okay, right. Archers, get ready to fire. Right, RJ is going to fire. And Baldred and Gracia. Right, okay. We're picking some off. We're causing some good damage. And fire. Right, Nothelm is already dead. And imagine if they were walking around here. We'd get so many shots on them. It would be brilliant. Okay, right. Now we need to engage them in here. So everybody go here. It's going to be a bit of a brutal fight going on over here. But you guys keep firing at this lot over here, because you're picking them off very nicely indeed. Right, so pick them off. Somebody, Uthred is possibly a bit hurt, but we are absolutely, we're battering them in this little bit here. This is great. The archers are doing a good job. I think Harry is not going to be very well. And then we've got Teothic down there, who's being very quickly beaten up. 7 enemies are dead. Andrew's melee went up a little bit. This is good. So RJ dealt most damage because RJ's got the best weapon, I think. Uthred took the most damage. Okay. So is that it? Oh yeah, there are a few over here, look. They are being clever. Cameron and Forthred over there were trying to sneak around this way, possibly to go to that door. Okay, right. There we go. All sorted. Okay, hang on, everybody. You're not drafted anymore. Go back to doing whatever it was you were doing. And now we have a lot of stuff. Oh, everyone's very sad. Why are you all so sad? Hang on a minute. And because you saw a dead body. I mean, yes. It's either you see their dead body or they see yours, Bernard. It's one of those things, I'm afraid. I do apologise. You've had to see some horrible things. Oh, look at that. That looks very good in there. I like that. Proper sort of kill tunnel type thing. Okay, allow... all of that. Did that get everything? That's... ooh. I know, we'll take that apart. We'll get rid of that. Because it's sturdy. We don't want sturdy rubbish around here. We want superior quality goods in Geek Campton. And all of that. And that. Allow... yeah, there. Like that. I think that's everything. Oh, no. We missed those things over there. 3 things just here. Allow those as well. Right. So, another cleanup job for people to do. And some more things to take apart, I imagine. But okay, this is fine. This is all good. It's looking good. We're getting this bit sorted over here. Is there anybody that's half decent at archery that would like to swap over? Is there anybody that's good at that sort of thing? Can we see over here? Hunting would be marksman, wouldn't it? Yeah, so 2. So yeah, RJ's got a ranged weapon. Cuppa doesn't, because they're terrible. Baldred's got 14. Uthred has 5. Okay, Uthred, hang on a second. What's your melee, though? Your melee is 9, then. You're much better at hitting people with, hitty weapons. Okay, hunting of 8 for Gracia, but she does have a bow. 2, 0, 0, and 1. Okay, I mean, maybe the only other person would be Uthred, yeah, but do we want to take Uthred away from hitting people with things? I think maybe Uthred could be a good candidate to get a crossbow. Let's get us another crossbow. So don't make a longbow. Oh, hang on. Can we afford to make one of those? 2 mechanical components. How many do we have? 3. Yeah. Okay. Make 1 more of those, please. Make 1 more of those. We'll give that to Uthred. And he can, he can get his eye in a bit. He can practice. He can get used to using a crossbow. He's not great at it, but I'm sure he'll get there at some point. And the warfare stockpile is looking very, very good now. There's certainly a lot less rubbish stuff in here than there was previously. So we've got good things there. That's a fine thing. Yeah, we'll keep that. That's sturdy, so someone will take that apart at some point. That's sturdy, that's sturdy, that's sturdy, and that's sturdy. So we will be left with a good two-handed flanged mace, and a fine iron mail helmet. That's good stuff. We like that. We want to get rid of the chaff and keep the good stuff. So there we go. So we'll slowly work through that. And this one over here, not quite as quick at getting to this stuff. So sturdy leather helmet, good leather helmet. Okay, this is all fine. I noticed that these things are not switched on yet. Yeah, it's almost freezing in these rooms. Are people going to get hypothermia because inside the bedrooms it's not even 1 degree C? Who's our steward? Hang on. Who is stewarding? We've got Andrew as a steward. Oh, but we've told him to do carpentry. Okay, right. Andrew, slight change to your job order. Don't do carpentry until you've done stewarding, please. So Andrew, go and switch all the things on because everybody is really very cold right now. Everyone's really freezing cold. Bit of digging going over there from Gracia. You know, you wake up in the morning at 5, you think, what should I do? 5 o'clock, I'll go and do some mining. There we go, yay for limestone. Okay, so we should see Andrew starting to light. There we go. That's much better. 25 degrees C inside there, and that one and that one, that one and that one. We should see these ones go on, hopefully. There's quite a few in here, but that's fine. 15.3 in there, and then there's a couple in these rooms as well, isn't there? Andrew should hopefully turn these ones on at some point. There we go. 17.1, and that room is now 17.1. Okay, good. Okay, we're a bit warmer around the place now. I feel a little bit better about that. We've got a bit of heat going on. Oh yes, let's deal with something that I entirely and utterly forgot about. Somebody pointed this out in the comments and said, please fix the stairs. And I looked and thought, what stairs? I don't know what stairs you mean. Those stairs are done, and those stairs are done. And they replied and said, no, the stairs going down to the food dungeon, because they're missing. Look, there's a bit missing just here. So we've got 2 stairs that then just lead down to 1 stairway that then eventually goes down into the food dungeon. But we're missing one here. And I mean, how long has that been like that? Since the food dungeon was in. So well spotted person who pointed that in the comments. Let's get that sorted right now, because that is very irritating, isn't it? So there we go. Drop that in, and hopefully they should get to that fairly quickly. Because how are we looking over here? Well, they've nearly done that. We've not quite moved these bodies around yet, have we? We've not sort of not hauled anything over here yet. I'm sure they'll get to it at some point. But yeah, we are giving them way too much to do. We've told them to mine that and build some stuff in the food dungeon and go and light these things and take stuff apart and tear apart the rubbish clothes. So, we've given them way too much stuff to do. They have, a bajillion things to get sorted. So, it'll take a little while perhaps for them to build these stairs. But I think when they're in, it will make a big difference. We're going to have no more sort of people banging into each other as they go up and down the stairs. There we go. Look, they all sort of filter onto this side. It must be really annoying. So if we could get this done soon, that'd be quite nice, actually. There we go. RJ. Who else would it be? RJ finishing the stairs, and perfect. There we go. That looks much nicer, doesn't it? There we go. We've sorted out something that's been, a bit rubbish and broken for quite some time. We're not quick around here, but we get there in the end. And much to my great surprise, they've started working on this bit of wall here. But to get to that bit of wall, they're walking around a really sort of circuitous, long-winded route all the way over here when it's minus 15.1 degrees outside. That's probably not great, is it? We don't want them to be doing that. Hang on a second. We could just put in some stairs. Maybe we just put in some other stairs. Let's pop some stairs just there for now. That'll do. Temporary stairs, just so you can get up there, so you don't have to walk all the way around outside in the cold. I mean, yeah, I suppose they go to there, actually, don't they? They go to the door just there. But still, we don't want people outside, really, particularly when it's minus 15 degrees C. But there we go. So stairs can go in. They can finish that. And then, yes, we need to look at what we're doing with this. We need to look at exactly what we're doing, because I want a big kind of keep thing here. Just a big kind of stone tower just looming at the back of Geek Campton. We still want a wall out the back of it, so we can, have ramparts all the way around and such. We can defend ourselves. But, yeah, I'd like a tower. The only thing is I'm not entirely sure how we go about building such a thing. So I think what we might need to do is, that's going to be the edge. We could build the tower sort of here. I mean, it's not going to be a wide tower, but it's going to have many floors if we can make that work. So I think what we do is, we just dig out all of that stuff. So the wall can go along there, and then the wall can go along here. Now, somebody did say there was a thing about trees. Is that it? Hide treetops. Oh my goodness me. That's perfect. That is exactly what we want. Okay, so dig out that stuff there. Then dig that bit out. And then carry on digging. Whoa, I don't know what's happened. Ah, it's got a bit strange. Okay, we've dug out probably some extra stuff. We don't need... No, we don't want... I don't care about that or that or that. Away with those things. So dig that out. And then what are we going to do here? So dig those bits there. We could get rid of all of this. We could just make this all nice and flat. So yeah, this is where the thing is going to go. The castle is going to go here. So we want to dig all of that out, really. So make all of that go away. Oh, this is... Oh, hang on. Now I'm really confused. What are we... hang on a minute. Hang on. Dig all of that. No, hang on. We can't... No, because then they're not going to be able to get to the top to do any more digging, are they? We need to dig out the back bits first. Right, hang on. No. Belay these orders here. Don't dig out these bits, because that's just a nonsense. No. The person running the settlement doesn't know what he's talking about. Right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't dig that bit. Just dig those bits. Dig that bit to there. And then we'll work on it. It can be a nice slow sort of a slow project, slow time sort of thing. How are we doing over here? What iron do we have left? 209 iron nuggets. So we're still going to make it. We've got loads of iron ingots. We've got so much iron stuff. Okay, no, that's good. That's all fine. And then we have all this stuff outdoors, which is not deteriorating. Okay, that's fine as well. And how are we looking over here? We're not moving any of this stuff. Can we move this stuff? Because some of it's quite good. Okay, that's not good. That's rubbish. But some of it's okay. Hang on, it's all flimsy. It's all flimsy stuff. Oh, that's sturdy. We're still going to get rid of sturdy. Yeah, it'd be good. I suppose they're building stuff over here, aren't they? They're getting this stuff built. RJ, come on, RJ. These are the final building projects over here just to get this done. Oh, RJ. RJ, how long would it have taken you to finish this bit of wall off? Come on, Ethelman, doing some hauling. Can we just finish this? Come on, Isabella, you can do this. Hitty, hit, and beautiful. Okay, right. So this bit here is looking good, and now Isabella is going to do some mining. Okay. Can we get the goods first? I mean, that's good iron mail armor. Can we move that? Hang on, Isabella. I'm gonna override that. Yeah, equip that. No, equip it. Take it to a stockpile, please, because that's good. That's good quality stuff. And you're going to dig that, and then it's going to fall into a hole, and it's going to be in a hole forever. So yes, there we go. Let's try and move this stuff about. Why are we not hauling that stuff? I don't know. We could do with another person that just exclusively hauls. That could be their job. Although, to be fair, Ethelmund is a hauler. But we do have a lot of things to haul, I guess. So he's a little bit busy. Oh, and there go the pyres. There we go. Wonderful stuff. And more research is available. What shall we go for? Why can't we have that? Why can't we have wooden weaponry? And they just finish this off. Oh, we need 20 textbooks. Do you know what? We'll save up for that. Because it kind of feels like we need to get that done. It's all the way down here. It's way back there. So, okay, we'll save up some more textbooks and then go and go and unlock the secrets of wooden weaponry at some point. Yeah, you're digging big holes. Stuff is falling into the holes, which is fine, but I want you to claim some of this stuff. That's fine. That's a fine helmet right there. So, yeah, if we could sort this out, that would be good. Ah, yes, it's that time of year again where we have to put on our really, really thick, comfortable thermal underpants because it's winter once again. So winter held Geek Campton in its icy grip, so the settlers gathered around the fire on long, dark evenings. They needed to bundle up in warm clothing and heat their chambers to beat the chill. I think we're okay with that. So how warm is it outside right now? So it's 6 o'clock in the morning, minus 12.8. That's not too bad. And inside that room there, 25 degrees C, 25 there, 25 there. Okay, right. We do need another house, just in case another person arrives. We're not going to build it there, because that's where our kind of castle, keep, fortress thing is going to go. I'm thinking maybe here. Let's just build it here, shall we? I think that'll do the job. So we'll build it exactly the same as the others. So, yeah, we can sort of see, we can use those lines, which are very good. I like those lines. However, no help here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 wide, is it? 3? Yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then bring that back like that. It's a little bit near the funeral pyres, isn't it? It's a little bit near the pyres. It's fine. They'll have extra warmth. It's all good. Right, so get that done. And then we want just a regular wooden door, please. So they're sort of about there. And then we had some windows as well. Oh, no, hang on. No. That's where the window goes. Hang on a second. Right, so wooden window. Yes. Then the door goes next to that. So there's the door. And then we've got a window at the back as well. Sort of about there-ish. Or hang on, like that. About there. And then we have wooden floors because they're nice, cozy wooden cottage type things. There we go. And then a thatched roof. And yes, we'll have a thatched roof because we can use up some of the hay that we've got. Vast amounts of hay sitting in there. So yes, please. We shall have one of these. Now, is it going to point the right way? Yes, it's going to go that way. And then inside, we need all the various bits and bobs. So we need 2 of these to go, one just there and one just there. And then we need 2 beds, wooden hay beds. There we go. And rotate it round. So one just there and one just there. Excellent. Okay, so they'll get to that in due course. There's no rush on that right now because obviously everyone has a bed to sleep in. But at some point, someone's going to join. We're going to find somebody or someone's going to run to us because, they're being chased by baddies or whatever. So, if we could get that done soonish, that will be quite good. Then it's just ready for new arrivals. Everybody seems very keen on building this house. Maybe because they're so bored of building, stone fortifications over here. The chance to build something out of wood is probably quite nice. But there we go. So we've got quite a few bits in. We've got the beds in, I think. And yeah, we need the roof in. So the little sort of, the burner things are in, but we have not got a complete roof. There's a few holes in the roof, I think, and the walls and such. But there we go. I mean, they've done this very quickly. There's, 3 bits of roof left to do. And then Cuppa's already on 2 of those. And there we go. We have ourselves, when they do that bit of roof, it's entirely complete. We have another house. Inside, 23.1 degrees. Very nice indeed. Nice and toasty in there. Oh my goodness me, that was super quick. I'm amazed. Settlers are suffering from cold. Uthred. Oh yeah. Oh yes, Uthred just stood outside. Oh dear. A relentless stream of wolves poured into Geekhampton, teeth bared and eyes aglow. Whether their sudden visitation resulted from hunger or playful destruction was unclear. Brandishing tools and shielding the stock, the settlers had to drive them off. Okay. Right, so, angry wolves, hostile animals. Now, where are they coming in from? Where are they going to go? Are they just going to lurk around over there? Because they're on that... So hang on, so they're not on... that side. Yeah, so if they do come this way, they're going to come along here, and they will have to go through the gateway bit. However, we still don't have that dug out at all. Nobody's got round to that yet. Grace is doing some sort of, very late, early evening, late afternoon sort of mining over there. People are out here doing stuff. We are out here digging. I don't know why they're digging random. Just dig it in a nice order. You've done some over here. Just finish those bits off. But I think the wolves are not troubling us. They're just hanging around over there. That's a lot of wolves. If they did come to attack us, my goodness me, that's a lot of very angry animals coming toward us. Okay, right, we'll keep an eye on that. Maybe we'll just try not... I mean, nobody goes over there anyway. Nobody goes over that part of the world. So yeah, we'll just make sure they don't get any nearer to the front when our people are out here digging the trap, pathway, walkway thingamajig. And the hostile animals are leaving the area. There we go. They caused no trouble to us at all. They kind of hung around over here for a bit, growled at us, looked a little bit ferocious, and we sort of, peered over the top of the wall and went, "Oh, wolves, crikey, stay indoors." And then they went away. Okay, fine. There we go. One problem is now not a problem anymore. I think at some point, not now, but at some point in the future, we might need to build a couple of churches. Because as it stands right now, people go to their shrines and have a little bit of a pray, and that's fine, but they're outside. So Uthred is out here praying in minus 13.5 degrees C of temperature, praying to, what's that one? The restitutionist gods or whatever. So, yeah, that's a little bit cold. I think maybe at some point we do need to get a couple of churches in. I mean, we don't need anything grand. We don't need anything massive and grand and, imperious looking. Just, a couple of, proper sort of little religious buildings would be better than having these things outside. And they're built out of wood. I think we can probably afford to build the next ones out of stone. Because I think there was a stone option, wasn't there? Yeah. Stone is 80 limestone. And that one is 80 limestone. So yes, we could get those in eventually. I mean, again, not right now. It's winter right now. So we don't want people outside building stuff when it's not necessary, although we're outside mining stuff and it's not entirely necessary, but never mind. But yeah, we'll get that done at some point soon. That can be a nice sort of another long-term project for the future. We have sorted out the mining over here, which is good, which means that people are now mining all these bits over here. Right, hang on a minute. Hang on. We want to, Baldred, can you please haul that to the stockpile? Because we're just going to lose these things. We're going to lose all this useful stuff. Cuppa, can you haul that to a stockpile, please? whilst you're on your way back, because you were going back anyway. So you go and haul that, please. And then Baldred, the final thing, haul that, please, if you would be so kind. We could do with getting that as well, really. Otherwise, we have to go all the way round to pick it up when we've dug this out. So we'll send somebody to go and do that. Baldred, hello, how are you? Well volunteered, Baldred. Yeah, go put that in the stockpile, please. Absolutely. Right, thank you. Now you can just carry on with your digging. I know you love it. And we have research available. I think that means that we can go and uncover the secrets of wooden weaponry. So what do we actually get? A wooden flail and a two-handed flail. I mean, I don't imagine we're going to use those. But okay, do you know what? It's fine. It gets that one done. And now everything is at this end of the research tree. So we don't have to look to the left anymore. It's all over to the right. So how much stuff do we actually have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 things that are from our current sort of tier. And then we have to do research level 3, which then means we can write theses. We can write really complicated volumes, a thoughtful and erudite volume. We can write lots of those. And then we just have armour 3, shield 3, distilling, which is purest alcohol, and then crossbows 2. Ooh, heavy crossbows. They sound good. Okay, so quite a bit of time has ran on. They've just been digging out the trap pathway thingamajig. But we now have a cold snap. So severe frost turned the ground to iron, ruining planted crops. Trees split, birds froze to death, and rivers became solid ice. It was vital for the settlers to dress warmly and heat Geek Hampton's sleeping quarters to evade the deathly kiss of cold. And there is, just to prove the point, it's a bucket of water that has gone quite frosty. It's a little bit cold. Okay. That's fine. So what's the temperature outside? It's currently, 7 o'clock in the evening. It's minus 26, 27, 28. Yeah, the temperature is absolutely plummeting. Okay, right. This is not good to be outside. Baldred, are you okay? You're cold. You are cold. Okay, that's fine. But they've done a good job over here. They've done a very good job. We have a few bits to dig out, but that's it. And they are moving resources around because I think we've given them not too much to do. Oh, Andrew has just collapsed. Andrew, are you okay? You're freezing. Why don't you go indoors, Andrew? Go inside, man. Okay. Right. Who isn't cold? Everyone's a little bit cold because, of the temperatures and such. You're not. Bernard is not cold. Can you go and carry poor Andrew to an empty bed, please, before Andrew dies? We don't want him to die of hypothermia or whatever. Yeah, he has hypothermia. There we go. So yes, we need to get you. You're losing hit points because you're obviously dying of hypothermia. RJ has turned 47. Happy birthday, RJ. Again, we've got no cake. I mean, it might snow. You could have like a snowman with a candle in it or something. Is Andrew unconscious again? Yeah, Andrew is unconscious. But in that room, it's 14.3. I mean, that's really warm compared to what he was lying down in. So hopefully you can recover a bit. Yeah, you need your wounds tending. You're in no pain? Is that right? You've got no pain. Your consciousness is coming back and your hit points are coming back. Andrew, where are you going? Oh, he's going to get some food. Because yes, when he collapsed, he was a bit hungry. Okay, this is fine. Eat some food quick. It's probably quite warm in there. It's 3.6 degrees in there. Because the thing's not on. The fireplace thing isn't on. Right, and back to bed he goes. Right, so he needs to be treated, I think. I think his wounds need to be tended to. So Cuppa will hopefully get on that. Hang on, is somebody sleeping over? Hang on, we've got less people. Oh no, Uthred. Uthred's up and about. Oh, all the people are up and about now. Right, okay. Somebody go and treat Andrew, please. Somebody go and just, give him a warm blanket or something. One of those shiny blankets you have. They keep you warm. So there we go. Wounds have been tended. So now he's just healing, which is fine. That's okay. How long is that going to stick around for? 12 hours, 27 minutes. Okay, so a little while. That's going to stick around for a while. Okay, right, never mind. That is the way of things. How are we over here? It's really cold. Minus 29 degrees. Settlers are suffering from the cold. Yes, I can imagine. I can imagine it's quite chilly. We need to dig those bits out and these bits out. And then it's looking really good. But, yeah, we don't want people outside too much. How are we doing over here? So we're taking things apart. That's fine. How are we looking in the sort of military stockpile things? Yeah, okay. Leather helmets. Why are we not taking those apart? Oh, do we need an armourer thing? We might need an armourer workbench or whatever it is. I don't think we have one of those. Yes, an armourer's table. They're, oh my goodness me, they're huge big things. Okay, right, we won't have one of those right now. Maybe in spring we'll build an armourer's table. We'll expand this sort of the workroom out a bit. But yeah, that's quite big. Okay, right, we won't do that. What's the new thing in there? Oh, a metal trap apparently. Okay, that's fine. Oh, do you know what? We could put a trap down. Our very first trap. There we go. Which will be, eventually, when they've dug all this stuff out, at the sort of, the first bit of the trap corridor. Which could be quite nice. Do you know what? We could do with having some stick traps maybe over there as well. So if people get stuck in the trap, our archers can keep firing on them as they are trying to get themselves, disentangled from great big kind of pointy sticks. Which, yeah, sounds bad. And there we go. Cuppa has put together our first trap. Oh, and they've disguised it with... they've disguised it with little sort of delightful yellow and red flowers and leaves and whatever that aren't anywhere else around. So it is somewhat obvious there's something there, but never mind. And look at this. Cuppa doing some digging and boom, sorted. Right, they don't set the traps off, I assume. And now, yeah, we just have this bit to dig and that bit to dig. How destroyed is this? Oh, it's got 400 hit points. That's not going to last long. And there we go. It has entirely gone. And then it's just down to that thing. That's rocky soil. 900 hit points. They can get rid of that. That will go. But I think that's looking good. The trap, walkway, passageway, balance beam, whatever we want to call it, is ready. It is there, bar this bit here, but that's okay. So look, yeah, if we have archers up here, anyone coming this way, we can fire at them an awful lot. And they've got to precariously balance along this thing. And then we can just put traps all along it as well, which is very exciting. Hang on, we've got loads of sticks. How many sticks do we have? 2,400 of the sticks. Yeah, let's put down some more stick traps. Because why wouldn't we? There we go, just load this bit up down here with stick traps. It can be very sticky down there. Do you know what? Can we just put them all along? Can we drag? No, that's unfortunate. Okay, there we go. We'll do this. I assume our people can't set those off. This could be a terrible idea. This could be really awful. But yeah, a load of stick traps along there as well to, catch people out. That's a lot of stick traps, isn't it? Should we have done that in the middle of winter? I don't know. Who's injured? Andrew is still injured. He's still got hypothermia. How long's that going to last? 26. Oh, he got it back. He was sort of recovering from it and then he got a bit more hypothermia. He stood outside a bit too long. Okay, right, there we go. There we go. Well done, Andrew. You'll heal up eventually. It's all fine. And yeah, this looks good. I like this. This will hopefully be quite effective. Now we just need to see, get all the traps in and then maybe see it put into action. I've just noticed that these windows here in the learning tower are open. That's going to make that room really cold. Hang on a minute. Close those windows. We don't want those windows open, do we? It's only on that side. Oh, yeah, let's sort that out. Yeah, let's close those windows off. Yeah, that would make sense. And Andrew closed them from down there. Well done, Andrew. You've got very long arms. Good job. Go gadget arms and everything. Andrew, are you okay? You still have moderate hypothermia, so you move a bit slower and your global work speed is down a bit as well. Okay. Not great. Not a tragedy, but not great. And here we go. Here come all of the traps. I don't know if our people can set these off. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, it says unfortunate victims, which would imply that it's our enemies. But I don't know if if one of our people fell over and set one off, then they would be a victim of their own trap, but a victim nonetheless. Okay, hang on then. So are we making more traps? Yes, we are. This is it's just a massive row of big pointy spikes, which is good. I like that. There we go. Get this one done. Can we dig that out, please? And then it's sorted. Baldred's doing it. Oh, good job, Baldred. How much has that got left? 900, 675. Yeah, this will be done in no time. 450. Couple more hits on that. And I think that'll be it. It's done. The trap wibbly thing is now sort of there or thereabouts. So people have to go this way. If they want to come in the front door over here and get in, they have to go along there, past all the horrible traps, along this way, then along there, all the while with the archers firing at them. And then eventually they come round here. The archers can then swap over to this side. And then we could, if we wanted to, I suppose, put some more traps into there. So if they come around the corner, they get trapped. And then we can have all of our people over here waiting to go and, stab them with swords and such like. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. I think that is looking very good indeed. So I'm quite happy with that. I think that is looking okay. I mean, yeah, it's got a lot of traps. We could put some extra traps on it. However, I think anything other than a stick trap requires mechanical components. Yes, and we only have one of those. We have one mechanical component remaining, one, spring or something. So yeah, we need one for the wooden trap, and then the metal trap also needs one, but it needs iron. So whatever the case, if we want to put down fancy traps, we need mechanical components, and we cannot make those, can we? Hang on a minute, hang on. Jobs. Smithing. So who's got the highest smithing? Uthred has got 13. I think that is as high as we're going to get. Yeah, so we need to get Uthred's smithing skill up. Why don't we just make a load of things? Just, go, okay, we'll have 10 short swords, please. Just make some short swords. In fact, we have research available. Hang on. Why don't we get, I don't know, axes? And then we can get him to make some hatchets or some great axes or whatever. So we can just make, some choppy axes. That gets his skill up in terms of, using the blacksmith forge. His smithing skill should go up. And then eventually he can then make proper mechanical components, which is what we need. Let's get this. What do we want? Axes, maces, or swords? What does swords give us? A long sword. A two-handed... Yeah, long-handled sword to be gripped and swung with both hands. Yeah, longsword is a two-handed sort of thing. That would be quite good. I imagine that would get your skill up more than building a little kind of hatchet to chop at trees with. I imagine a proper great big longsword would do the job. Yeah, okay, do you know what? We'll unlock that. And then if we go back into there, do we now have the option to make a longsword? Yes. Okay, make, 3 of those for now. Let's see what that does. And it should be, given that his Uthred's thing is set to 1 for smithing, he should get on with that. Crafting is also set to 1. So he is going to make bricks and things, which is fine. That's okay, but I imagine he's going to be over here pretty quickly. Okay, that's good. So we'll set that up. That's Andrew. Oh, Andrew's just, moving some stuff around. Are you okay now, Andrew, by the way? Quick check, health check. Yay, welfare check is good. Andrew is fine. He's not got hypothermia. So what I think we'll do is, we will finish up for now. We've got this sorted. We repelled a raid, which was quite good. I think we did okay. The archers up here did a very good job without all this stuff in. So now this is here, and we've got traps. I think that'll be okay. Yes, now we do need to look at what we do with the other doors. So we need to sort that out as well. So do we make a similar arrangement like this over there and over there? So no matter where people try to come in, we can fire at them, from the sort of lofty points up here. I think that might be a good idea. And we need to look at getting our sort of castle thing in as well. That needs to go in. And we've got a little bit more mining to do. We've dug that bit out. So we could now dig along there and try and connect this up. And then we just want to make it flat, I think. We then just want to make it flat so we can then build upon it with lovely stone bricks. Make a big stone tower. It will look impressive and all imposing at the back. And we still need to get all the stuff on the walls. We need all the ramparts and stuff. There's loads to do. There is absolutely loads and loads of stuff to be getting on with. But do you know what? We shall do all of that stuff next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Going Medieval. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. This sports car is indeed illegal. You clearly couldn't see the sign saying no cars. I have found the place where I am going to live forever. The Tea and Biscuits Cafe. I want to rename the dog. Let's call it Woofles. Woofles McBark. Behold, the power of the blimp.